This is the most evil car ever. The Golden Eagle is actually a classic 1964 Dodge 330 limited edition, originally purchased by the police department in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, of course, with the intent of being a patrol car. But the car itself has killed at least 14 people. Now, legend has it that for whatever reason, the car turned murderous almost instantaneously, as all 3 cops who drove it on the job ended up dead. And no, not in the car, but actually in massive murders, which resulted in the police officers not only offing themselves, but their family members too. Now, after all this happened, the car was actually quickly sold to an elderly man before ending up in the hands of Wendy Allen, who actually collects and restores haunted cars. And somehow the Allen family actually remained untouched by the evil car's spell. In fact, Wendy Allen was actually able to use it as her daily driver with no consequences. But throughout the 80s and 90s, anyone who seemed to even touch this car was not so lucky. For example, one man was decapitated by an 18-wheeler, 2 teens were actually hit by cars and then thrown onto the Golden Eagle, where they did pass away. Others were struck by lightning, and one kid who actually touched the car in 2008 decided to go home, murder his whole family, including his dog, and burn their whole house to the ground. In total, 14 people are believed to have died after coming in contact with the car, and actually 32 others have passed away in some connected manner. At the same time, various religious groups actually targeted the car and vandalized it in order to get the demon out from inside. And at the end of the 90s, the car actually disappeared. Another religious group actually took it and tore it apart piece by piece, sending the parts to various junkyards across the US. This was the best way they could think of from keeping it from murdering again. But Wendy Allen persisted. Given the car has been in her family for years, she somehow managed to track down many of the pieces and actually stick them back together in full driving shape. And she's been keeping it safe in hiding ever since.